Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Today we are checking out the Bextzuby's home theater projector model number PJ168-2. It is a native 1080p projector with traditional designs with 9,500 lumens of brightness, has HDMI, USB, audio, video, micro SD card, VGA, and Bluetooth connectivity. So taking a closer look on the top, we have the control panel, we have the focus dial, and the keystone adjustment dial. In the rear, we have the VGA port to connect to your computer if your computer is an older model. We have an infrared sensor for the remote controller, and we have dual 5-watt speakers for stereo sound playback. On this side, we have the input and the output ports. They are the micro SD card slot, the audio output port to connect headphones or external speakers directly, and you can also connect a Bluetooth speaker wirelessly as well. We have the audio video input port. We have the HDMI 1, HDMI 2 ports. We have the USB input port, and we also have the DC power input port here, and the ventilation cutout where the warm air exits. In the front, we have the lens and another infrared sensor for the remote controller. And on this side, we have another ventilation duct cutout for the cool air to enter. On the bottom, we have the nice rubber pads for tabletop placement. We have the tilt angle adjustment screw and the tripod 1/4-inch screw hole for mounting the projector. The remote controller will require 2 AAA size batteries and has the same control buttons as the control panel on the projector itself, plus a physical mute button. Simply press the power button to power the projector after connecting the projector to the power supply. So the closest distance to a projector screen or a wall that the projector can project a clear, focused image is 46 inches away from the screen, or about 4 feet away with a 36-inch diagonal picture. And at a distance of 22 feet away from the screen, it will project a clear image with a 200-inch diagonal picture. So once powered up, the home screen will appear. We have the movie, the photo, the music, and text media file choices. And below that, we have the menu, HDMI 1, HDMI 2, audio video, and the VGA input source choices. So here I have a USB thumb drive and a micro SD card inserted, and as you can see, the USB thumb drive icon and the micro SD card icon are both visible on the top left corner of the screen. So if you want to see what's in the drives, navigate to one of the icons on the top row. So let's start with the video icon. Click OK, and here you can choose which are the input sources, the USB or the D for the micro SD card. Let's choose the micro SD card. Here you can navigate to one of the video files, and a thumbnail preview of the video and the video info will appear, and the video will start to play. If it is the video you wanted to see, just click OK. Now the video will play in the full screen mode. So while the video is playing, you can hit the OK button to bring up the video controls. Here you can pause, play, fast rewind, 2x, 4x, 8x, 16x, and 32x, fast forward, 2x, 4x, 8x, 16x, and 32x. You can go to the previous video file and the next video file, and stop the video. You can repeat all, repeat none, or just repeat the current video. You can set a set point A and a point B to loop a segment of the video. You can check out the playlist. You can check the info. You can slow it down to 2x, 4x, 8x, 16x, and 32x. You can step pause incrementally. You can go to a specific time in the video. You can zoom in 2x, 4x, and 8x. You can also zoom out half x, quarter x, and 1/8 x. And you can change the aspect ratio from full screen to zoom 1 to zoom 2, panorama, or just scan, 4:3, and 16:9. Here's the volume all the way down, and incremental increases. The dual 5-watt speakers do a good enough job, and it is loud enough as well, without too much distortion. The picture quality is pretty good. Here is a sample of a 720p video. And here is a sample of a 1080p video. The focus style is easy to use, and it is easy to focus. The keystone dial is also very easy to use as well. Here it is all the way to the left, and here it is all the way to the right, and here it is just right. So let's check out the brightness level of this projector with the garage lights turned on. So here it is with the garage lights turned on, and the garage light is right above there on the ceiling, in front of the projector and the projector screen. Here it is with the garage lights turned off, but there's still a little light on the garage door. It is not completely dark, so you can kind of see a little bit of things here and there. Now let's open the garage door about quarter of a way up. And with the garage door quarter of a way up, the picture still can be seen, but it is pretty washed out. So the best way to use this projector is pretty much with most lights turned off and no sunlight coming in where it is projecting. Alright, so let's go ahead and check out the photo icon, and we will choose the USB drive this time. And let's go to the iPhone folder, which I have some photos. There you go. So let's move our cursor to one of the photos, and just like the video mode, a thumbnail and the info of the photo will appear. Click OK, and the slideshow will begin. Hit OK button once more to bring up the photo controls. Here you can pause the slideshow or start the slideshow. You can go to the previous file. You can go to the next file. You can stop the slideshow. You can repeat all, one, or none. You can turn the music on or off. You can go ahead and check the playlist. And you can go ahead and check the info of the photo. You can rotate the photo clockwise. And you can rotate the photo counterclockwise. You can zoom in 2x, 4x, 8x. You can zoom out 1.5x, 1.25x. And you can choose a music source for the slideshow. And if you have audio files in your input media, click on the music icon to listen to some music. We'll choose the USB drive once again. And in here, I should have a music folder, and I have 3 audio files. Click on one of them, and it will start to play. Here you can go ahead and pause the audio file from playing, or play. You can rewind, fast forward, go to the previous file, or go to the next file. You can stop. You can repeat all, none, or just one. You can go ahead and digitally mute the audio. You can check out the playlist. You can check out the info of the file and go to a specific time in the audio file. Next, we have the text icon, and if you have any text files, you are able to look at them here. We're going to choose the USB drive once again. And I have a file called the dump files, where I keep all my Betaflight dump files of my quadcopters. And here you can go ahead and read those files. So on the bottom, you can go to the next page, and so on and so forth, going down the page. You can go to the previous file. You can go to the next file. So go to the next file, and then I can go to the previous file. You can stop. You can turn music on and off. You can check on the playlist here to see which file you are on. You can check on the info of the file, and you can choose the source of the music as well. Now hit the menu icon to enter into the picture settings, the sound settings, and the options settings. Now the picture mode can be changed from standard, dynamic, mild, or user preference, where you can manually change the contrast, brightness, color, and the sharpness. You can change the color temperature from cool, medium, and warm. And you can also change the noise reduction from off, low, middle, and high. Now the only downside is that you cannot do this while the video is playing, and you have to go back and forth to see the changes that you have made. In the sound settings, you can set this sound mode from standard, movie, music, sports, and user preference. You can set the treble, you can set the bass once you are in the user preference mode, and you can also set the balance. And you can set the Bluetooth settings here, so you can set it to the on position and start looking for a Bluetooth device. And in the options settings, you can change the language from English, Spanish, and a whole lot more. I'll set it to English. You can also flip the screen from front table, ceiling rear, rear table, and ceiling front. Now you can restore to factory default here and also update the software. You can choose from HDMI 1, HDMI 2, audio, video, and VGA input sources here depending on the input devices connected. So you can connect devices to the two HDMI ports like your computer, Apple TV, Chromecast, and other TV dongle devices with the HDMI interface, and the HDMI cable is provided. You can connect devices to the audio video port like your older DVD players or even a VCR player using the provided audio video cable. And you can also connect your older computer with the VGA cables via the VGA port. So there you have it, guys, the Bextzuby's native 1080p projector with the dual 5-watt stereo speakers with the traditional designs and the 9,500 lumens of brightness, HDMI, USB, audio video, micro SD card, VGA, and Bluetooth connectivity. So if you want to check it out for yourself, the link to purchase is down below in the video description. And with that, thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you again next time.